Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. It's Thursday, September 12th, 2024, and my name is Jennifer Cotton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas, and that means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. So, good morning and welcome. Thank you for being here, whether it's your first time or you're coming back. Thank you very much. Pam M, you were the first one here today over on YouTube. Good morning, Pam and Sue. Second one, good morning. Yay, I'm glad you're looking forward to today. Hey, Lori in Minnesota liked and shared. Thank you very much. Terry, good morning in Granbury. So nice and cool here today. Very true. Just wait till this weekend when it's 100 again, Terry. Rhonda, Landa, good morning. Rhonda, good morning. Robin, good morning, sunshine. Linda in Mansfield, good morning. Marcy, good morning to you. Cindy, hello there. Thelma, good morning. Cindy, thanks for sharing. And Mary Jo, good morning. All right, so good to see everybody here. Thank you guys for being here, whether you're watching replay or live. Thank you very much. As you come on, feel free to say hi, give a comment, give a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, a follow. It all does help me. My name's Jennifer Cotton, and I do this Stampin' Up! Thing as a full-time business. So this is my full-time business. And so anything you do with those videos, with these videos like that, helps me. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 22 years now. It will be 23 years in November. And I love it. So I do offer lots of events as well that I will be telling you about. But first, let me just make sure everybody knows in YouTube, I'll add the timestamps to this video later today. I do that manually after the video happens. And so in YouTube later today, you can click the description, click more or show more. It'll open up right now, it will open up all the links I have and information for you there. And then after I add the timestamps, they will be there as well. And then I have info right now in Facebook as well, but not as much. I update that after the video. It's a weird thing with Facebook. But anyway, oh, and then links. I'll add a link over here tomorrow to go straight to my blog, which is called stamptherapist.com. That's the address. Okay. I am live with StreamYard. Okay. Back to this. Hey, Vicky, good to see you. Good morning. I will see you soon. Lori, excited to see today. I hope you guys enjoy today. Let's see. Sue liked and shared. Woohoo. Thank you. Amy, good morning. Thanks for sharing. Sandy, good morning. Good to see you. She says, and happy stampers, of course. Okay, so let me tell you about my events. It's a little bit less than last week because we had some deadlines come up and pass. And so everybody got signed up for that, and we're in the process now. But all of my events are going to include the PDF tutorial, which anyone in the world can take that PDF tutorial. Like, you can purchase it in any country. Only in the US you can take the events that include the paper cut and all that stuff. So anyone in the US can take these events. They're all offered to go. Some are offered in person. We cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible unless otherwise stated. So you might need to own the featured bundle depending on the class description. And then you almost always are going to cut your own designer paper that's included with the fee, or like if we do a kit. Okay, so the links to these events are in the best place to get them is to be on my email newsletter. So you can sign up for that right now up here on Facebook, down here on YouTube. But you can also join my VIP Facebook group. It's called something to the effect of Jennifer Cotton's, let me see if I can find it real quick, VIP Facebook group, something like that. Let me see, VIP. Jennifer's VIP Stampin' Up! Customer Group. That is what it's called. And you can join that group as well. Anyway, so every month I have 4 classes that anyone can take every month, in person or to go. Card class, scrapbook class, Stamp-A-Stack, and sampler. Every month you can take those 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. They're in person this month on September 28th in person, or to go is mailed or ready for pickup by September 30th. You want to register for card or scrapbook by September 26th, but they are while supplies last, so we only cut a select amount, and that's it. So register for those sooner rather than later. Card and scrapbook are $20 or free with a $20 order. You make 4 cards or you make 3 12 by 12 pages. I think I have last month's over here. Yep. I haven't designed them yet, but I'll tell you what we're using. These are the 4 cards we made last month for card class. So obviously we provided any designer paper you needed and all that, because it's 4 cards for $20 or free with a $20 order. Somebody on my list just signed up yesterday and she already went on and placed her order. So she'll just get that class packet free. Now you do have to pay for me to mail it to you if you need it mailed. And then same for scrapbook. You're going to make 3 12 by 12 pages. So this is one of the pages you'll make this month. We made this one last month. And we're going to make 2 Halloween pages in addition to this one in September. So for card class, I'm going to do like fall theme. So we're going to use the Changing Leaves bundle and the Frosted Forest bundle. I can't remember. I think I did fix that on my blog. But anyway, Frosted Forest bundle. So you're going to do some using the decorative masks and the amazing Changing Leaves bundle. It's going to be awesome. So sign up for that. And then scrapbook class is 3 12 by 12 pages. I already said that. We're going to use Potions and Spells bundle and the Halloween memories set and the new Halloween paper, which I'll show you all that new stuff today for that class. Okay, that's those 2. Hey V, checking in before you leave for work. Aw, don't go to work. No, just kidding. Hey Carmen, good morning. Julie, thanks for sharing. Good morning, Stella and Seal. Good morning to you. All right. Okay, so that's those 2. Then the other 2 classes I offer on a monthly basis, every single month, is Sampler and Stamp a Stack. Sampler, can't talk, and Stamp a Stack. They are priced differently. They're $35 if you join the club, $35 a month, plus shipping is separate, of course, or $37 if you don't want to join the club. So your choice. You can cancel the club anytime. You're not committed. You are committed, but you can literally cancel it anytime. So there's no drawback. You get occasional gifts from me when you're in the club. In addition to every 6 months, you get a gift from me when you're in the club. So there's no drawbacks. It's cheaper. You can cancel anytime. There's only positives. The link to join the club is always out there 24/7 at stamptherapist.com. I was going to point, but I don't have it up there, but it'll be up there later on the screen. But stamptherapist.com is my blog address. And then click on like join Sampler or Stamp a Stack Club, and you can do that. And then the class links have been emailed out, posted in the VIP group. They'll get emailed out again. So just make sure you're on my email list. All right. So Sampler is a 12 by 12 framed piece of art. There's a sample right there that is not framed. It's just sitting on that ledge. And then there's one framed. 12 by 12. You get the 12 by 12 pieces you need for the card or for the sampler. We don't cut it down. We do cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible on these 2 classes. So even though you need the Regal Flora bundle, for example, which we're going to use on Sampler, to complete your projects at home, we're still going to die cut everything we can for you. Same thing for Stamp a Stack, which is Peaceful Season. I got it right here. And I got Peaceful Evergreens right here. You're going to use this bundle for Stamp a Stack plus the words that go with it, which I think is called Peaceful Season. Yes, Peaceful Evergreens and Peaceful Season. You're going to make. So Stamp a Stack is 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each. We're doing Christmas now, so you're going to get, I'm helping you out, get you prepped for the holidays that are coming up. It is September 12th. Definitely time to start thinking about Christmas. My daughter was here yesterday, the last 2 days. And she was like, first of all, I was panicking because I couldn't find my cards for my event Saturday that I needed to type the instructions. I was like, have you seen a stack of cards? And she's like, no. And when I finally found them and picked them up, she was like, Christmas cards? I'm like, yeah, like it's urgent Christmas season at this time. So anyway, yes, it's definitely time to start thinking about your Christmas cards. You don't have to maybe necessarily think about presents and all that yet and decorations, but cards, yes. And Christmas crafts, you know. So I'm going to help you. You're going to make 8 cards a month for September, October, and November if you take each class. Both of these classes, Sampler and Stamp a Stack, include over $20 in merchandise. It's around $25 value in product. For only $35, do the math, you're only paying $10 for the projects and the cutting and the work we put into it, the PDF tutorial, all the stuff. So it's a great deal. So anyway, any questions on that, let me know. And you can join the club now. You can sign up for the class now as well. The deadline to do either of those is September 22nd. Okay, I think I said it all. Hey, Xana, no problem. Can you get the Halloween paper separate? Yes, Sandy. I'm going to show y'all that today, Sandy, and a bunch of other stuff from the scrapbooking brochure. It is while supplies last, though, so keep that in mind. Okay, World Card Making Day. I am having a free event, not a free event. I'm having a paid event on World Card Making Day in person here in Texas. But Stampin' Up is having a free online event. So I'll tell you about both. First of all, the free one from Stampin' Up is online. Anyone can register for this. Again, it's free. I have the link to register for it on my blog, stamptherapist.com. I also have the link in the email. I should have, do I? I believe it's in the email that'll go out at 1 p.m. today. So sign up for my email newsletter. You can probably also get it on my Stampin' Up website, Jennifer's with an S.stampinup.net, which is like the shopping website. So lots of places. The point is just sign up for it. They say they're going to give us a free gift to anyone who signs up for the free World Card Making Day. It's an hour-long event. It'll be recorded. You'll be sent the info on how to watch the recording if you can't be there live. It's happening on World Card Making Day, which is Saturday, October 5th. And I forget the time, Mountain Time, but it's Mountain Time. In Central, it's 3 to 4 p.m. Okay, so I hope I said enough about that. Also, invite your friends to that free World Card Making Day with Stampin' Up. If you have friends that you would like to craft with and they don't know what they're missing out on, this will be the perfect event because it's going to be not over their heads, basically. It'll be for new people. So let's do that. Now, if you want to maximize this day, come hang out with me, lots of my team members, and lots of other stampers. Register by September 28th. The event is on October 5th from 2 to 5 p.m. in DeSoto, Texas. You're going to get to make over 8 cards, meet fellow crafters, hang out with Chad Williams from the Stampin' Up! Home office. Woohoo! Enjoy Stampin' Up! Perks. This event would normally, I would price it at about $84 for all that's included. But you are going to get about $50 value of product with your fee, which is $30.50. So register now. We do have limited space. You'll get to enjoy snacks, have a chance to win prizes, and you'll get to have fun, of course. And we will play the World Card Making Day event during our event on a screen. Okay, so any questions on any of that stuff, let me know. World Card Making Day with the Stamp Therapist. You can register right here with this QR code or just sign up for my email newsletter. But that's the in-person one, not the free one. Also, with Stampin' Up, they're going to give you a list of stuff that you can have on hand if you would like to craft along with them. And you can do that at my in-person event. You just bring that stuff with you, and you don't have to. It's optional, and you can do that at your house. Okay, any questions, let me know. I hope it all made sense. I brought both sisters and both nieces Christmas presents in early hours. All got the same, Pandora. Got their advent calendar, niece, birthday, Christmas. Yes, Santa, get started early. Good morning, Debbie and Pat. Thanks for sharing, Pat. Awesome, Sandy. Sherry, good morning in Kentucky. Okay, let's see if I missed anybody. Okay, so hopefully I explained World Card Making Day well, and it's free. The one is free. Okay, next up, Paper Share Party. You're getting close to your last chance to register for this. It is happening in, sorry, my graphics are weird. I went the wrong direction. It is happening, first of all, registration is happening now. If you want a sampling of every single new paper from the holiday catalog and every new ribbon, register now. The deadline to register is September 15th, which is this Sunday. Register by September 15th. And then if you're going to add on the paper share party, which why wouldn't you? That is going to happen on September 28th in a Facebook group, but it will be recorded, so don't worry. So paper share and ribbon share, you can do one or the other or both. You can sign up right now. It is ready for you to register. I have the link out there. It's going to be emailed again, all the stuff. The party includes 8 make and takes, half designed by me, half by Alejandra Gomez, my team member. And so we partner up for lots of events that we do virtually like this. This is a virtual event. We're going to use the Regal Flora bundle and the Peaceful, I'm trying to remember the name of it. I just talked about it for the other class, Peaceful Season bundle. To make your make and takes, or you can modify them and use whatever you have on hand, basically some flowers and some greetings. And you get a sneak peek right here of the 8 cards. And then what I love about this event is that Alejandra and I do videos where we make the cards from beginning to end. We do it in the Facebook group, so it'll be saved there for you to watch forever until Facebook takes it away. And then we do bonus videos. I do one with a bonus project. She does a mystery stamping activity. And we give away door prizes to those who registered. I mean, you have a chance to win door prizes when you register for the party. And you get a bonus gift, like just add on the party. But you don't have to. Okay, these are my cards. Alejandra mailed me hers today. I mailed her hers yesterday. These are the cards you're going to make from me. And then you'll also make hers, because whoever, my people will get her cards and her people will get my cards. It's fine. So register now or sign up by Sunday. Paper and ribbon share. Plus a party. Okay, Mary Ann. Hello. I'm going to make the scrapbook pages for my new grandson and have my daughter put pics in them. Yes, girl. All right. Well, hopefully if you need any help, my video today might help. Bingo, register by September 29th for Zoom bingo with me. We're going to use the Autumn Expressions bundle. I've got it sitting over here. We're going to make at least, I'm planning to do 3 cards and a non-card project at minimum. I have not designed it yet. So sign up for that class. It's basically a stamping class. And then we play games so that you can have a chance to win door prizes through bingo games. We do it on Zoom. You get to interact with me and other crafters. That's the fun part about bingo. And anyone in the US can participate because we do it on Zoom. So that will happen on October 10th at 6:30 p.m. Central using the Autumn Expressions bundle. Okay. In-person retreats, March 27th through 30th, 2025, Temple, Texas. Me, April McCrite. Fun. Optional add-on classes will be offered at the time. I got my graphics out of order. You'll get an 8-foot table, tons of lighting, a bed to sleep in, meals. Use April and my stamps, punches, dies, die cut machines. Use our supplies to complete the classes and make and takes. You'll get a bag, you'll get gifts, and you'll get to hang out with some really cool crafters, which will be your favorite part, I'm sure. Okay, so sign up for March 27th retreat now. The deadline cuts off, I don't know, a few weeks before that date, but sooner the better in case it fills up. And then, of course, the crafting cruise is January 26, 2025, Harmony of the Seas, Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico, and Cozumel, Mexico, out of Galveston, Texas. You will get gifts every day. You'll meet tons of other awesome crafters. You will get to participate in an optional card swap, have food available 24/7, including in the craft room some of the days. Get a bag. Yeah, it's just fun, fun, fun. You'll get half a table for you to use for whatever you want. Some people just use it to sit there and talk and visit, and some people craft, and some people are doing full on project. Like it's literally whatever you want. And then you have the separate class tables where you can go over and complete your classes at your leisure. So you get to do whatever you want on the ship whenever you want and go. You still, the class stuff will be out 24/7. I think that's the last picture for that. So let me check. Yes. Okay, so those are my events that you can register for right now. Register for that cruise ASAP because I think it cuts off around October. I mean, sometimes they still let people register, but like the deals and stuff, do it by October. It's going to be awesome. You're going to want to go on the cruise. Like it just is. I always need help, Marianne. I don't know about that, but Hilda, did I say hello? Hello, Hilda. Good morning. Rita in Thornlow, Ontario. Is that what that is? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Cindy Love Bingo already signed up. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, Cindy's one. The email goes out. Cindy's number one. Signs up. But Martha, Autumn Scrapbook Kit is arriving tomorrow. That's the one I'm going to put at least partially together today. I'll tell y'all all about it. Thank you, Amy. Can't wait for March retreat and cruise. Yes, Amy. Yes, very exciting. Okay. Real quick, Stampin' Up specials and Jennifer specials. Okay, so y'all know the holiday catalog is here. Is my copy even near me? Not sure. I don't know where it is at the moment, but you can order from the holiday catalog now. There's tons of cool stuff in it. Just remember, things can go unorderable. This is normal. But if you want it, order it ASAP. We got a couple of things in that catalog already not orderable at the moment. Brittany's over here at my feet. She may jump up here today. She's been very needy today. Very needy. Anyway, so yeah, don't delay if there's, if you're not sure, fine. But if you're like, if I don't have blank, that'll be it. Order that because you don't know. Anyway, so we have that one. Then the scrapbooking brochure came out, and I'm going to show what I bought from it today, as well as show you how to put together one of the scrapbooking workshop kits today while supplies last. While supplies last. So don't delay on anything you want from this brochure. I'm going to show you a bunch of it. I'm reading my notes. We had 2 new kits go live in September. One is an ornament kit, and one is like a box of handmade cards. That one is it'll be great for anybody, but it would be great for any new crafters you have, and even kids and assisted livings and all that stuff, because it's not stamping. It's pretty much just glue stuff together, and they'll have beautiful cards. So that one's going to be a great gift for the holidays and stuff. And then we have a paper pumpkin sale. So it's been a while since we had a paper pumpkin sale as far as I remember. I'm going to go back because I did my graphics backwards. So the October paper pumpkin is a holiday, and I'm going to read. I have a flyer somewhere. I'll read what it says. It's going to coordinate with the Nest of Winter bundle and suite of stuff. But anyway, sign up and get 40% off your first month when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. The offer ends October 10th. Use code HOLIDAY40 at paperpumpkin.com, but really it's better if you use my link and you join under me. Don't go to paperpumpkin.com. Use my link, please, so that you will register through me. Unless you're a demonstrator, then do it through yourself, which is just paperpumpkin.com. But anyway, contact me to learn more. Let's just look at the graphic again of the kit. It coordinates with the Nest of Winter Suite collection. And this flyer is for October, November, and December. So you can get a sneak peek right there of the next 3 months. Paper Pumpkin is our monthly subscription box, by the way. So you get a box in the mail this exact size every month. Always this size. Comes to your house directly. It's they give us these sneak peeks. Other than that, it's a surprise what's inside. Last month's kit for August had a free extra stamp set, but you always get one stamp set, at least one ink, and whatever you need to make the projects. I think I haven't opened this yet. Whoops. But anyway, this one was, let's look, time for cake, but it's like birthday, but like fancy birthday, elegant, fancy, shiny. So you get all the stuff you need, whether it's adhesive, twine, embellishments, everything, and the instructions, which are right here, and your stamp set and your ink. It always includes a stamp set, by the way, just clarifying that again. So it is $25 a month, including shipping. So $25 plus tax, that's it. Includes shipping. Therefore, that's the cheapest way to get Paper Pumpkin, is to buy it ahead. And 40% off of 25. I did not do the math, but sounds like a great deal to me. That's almost half price. So go to my link, which is in the YouTube right now. It'll be in Facebook later. It says like join Paper Pumpkin, but it'll link you up with me and you can sign up for that. Okay, so let me read what this says real quick about Paper Pumpkin. For October, make 10 cards. That's more than normal. 5 each of 2 designs with 10 coordinating envelopes. Tri-fold card bases with pre-cut grosgrain ribbon. Pre-cut labels with specialty green foil. And then they list the coordinating colors. So the deadline is always the 10th of every month to get that month's kit. So the deadline is October 10th for the October kit. November 10th for the November kit, and so on. November is going to be, but if you subscribe, then you'll just get it until you go in and cancel. 8 stockings with 8 gift tags in November. That looks really cute. And the boxes, actually, the 2 boxes here are special. They're not just the traditional orange Paper Pumpkin box. And then in December, notes from the heart. You'll create cards with hand-sketched botanical designs. Oh, so anyway, so that's that. Now, there is a set of dies every quarter this year that you can purchase. This is them for this quarter. They are called Merry Tags and More Dies add-on. Only our Paper Pumpkin subscribers can purchase these. This one has 3 dies, 1, 2, 3. I am going to order mine because I forgot about it. And these are the 3 from the past 3 quarters this year. There's, last I checked, they were still available, but only if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, which they track that by your email. If your email is tied to Paper Pumpkin and you're ordering with that email address, you can order this stuff. The Paper Pumpkin add-ons and I forgot what they call the kits, but like you can buy a kit that has just more supplies to make more of the project and all that. If you're a subscriber, so just subscribe. It's fun. And it makes a great gift as well. If you're starting to think about holiday gifts, Paper Pumpkin is a great gift. And you can purchase it prepaid as well. So I can answer questions if you have any questions about that. All right. Good morning, Tommy. Okay. Where do I put all this stuff so I can work? Okay, I think that's it about Stampin' Up stuff that's going on. Then, of course, every month I have an online ordering special. Let me find it here. Every month I have an online ordering special for you. So this month, when you place an online order of $25 or more with the host code, which gets entered on the checkout page, you will earn a free class packet from me mailed directly to you in October. And then if that order with the host code is $50 or more, you're going to also get a free full accessory from me. If that order is $150 or more, you still get the stuff, but don't use the host code, and I will give you the stuff, and Stampin' Up will give you at least $15 in free merchandise of your choice. So here's the faux glass dots that you'll get free with a $50 order. And that's through September 15th. And then here are the 4 cards that we will cut, die cut, punch, and emboss, supply the designer paper, supply the ribbon. We just don't supply the gems, but you might earn them free based on your order amount. So we'll die cut this gold foil, the chain, the leaves, all that stuff for you. We'll give you the pieces of ribbon you need. Well, we may not always score for you, but you'll get a PDF tutorial, and I made 3 of these 4 cards on last week's video. So that is the free class that you can get from me in September 2024. I'm going to put these down. Okay, so those are my specials. Next up, we are going to Paper Pumpkin is fun, and you can add to it. Oh, Amy, great point. Add to it to elevate your cards. Yes. Great point, Amy. Many people modify their paper. I forgot I was on camera. My nose is so itchy. Paper pumpkins every month. And whether they completely change it or, like she said, just add something to elevate it. And then one of my team members, Oma, she turns every kit into 20 cards. You can cut the bases apart. You can cut other elements up. They usually give you little extra pieces anyway, a couple here and there. She turns it into 20 cards every month. So you can do a lot with Paper Pumpkin. Amy is totally right. Okay. I'm going to point the camera down. I've got a couple of, I'm looking around, I know. I got a couple of things here, like show and tell, that I'm going to show you, and then I'll get started on what we're going to do today. So I am going to make something today. It's the Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. So let me point the camera down. Find the button to do so. Okay. And let me just go ahead and put this graphic up here so you'll know, like if you decide, oh, I want to order blank, blank, and blank, use the host code. Use that host code so you can get a free class from me. Okay, first of all, card in the mail. This is from Sharon, sorry. And look how beautiful. It's a fun fold. It's that book binding type fold. Gorgeous. Sharon, thank you very much. It's just gorgeous. That's some retired paper, but beautiful. And then this is from my team meeting. We had our swap. We had our meeting this past weekend, and we always do an optional card swap. And, we have almost or around 200 team members. This is how many people swapped. So obviously it's not required. So if you join the team for $99, the main thing, that most people join for the first time is the discount. The kit is a great deal, $99 for 125 in merchandise of your choice. And then free shipping, and then you get 20% minimum off all your future orders. So that's like a no-brainer to get the starter kit. Then once you're in the team, you can participate in things if you want. You can also participate in things with Stampin' Up if you want. Like one of those things is in March, many of us are planning to go to Raleigh, North Carolina, and go to the Stampin' Up convention. But anyway, okay, these are the swaps. This was actually, I believe, no. Which one won? This one won. Okay. This was not a winner, but it's a gorgeous card, and this was by Robin. So the swap is like Robin made about 7 of these, and she's mailed them to me because it was a virtual meeting. And then I swapped them out, and everybody got back 1 of every card. So that's what a swap is. So if you don't own all the stuff Robin used here, now you have a sample with it, for example, and same with everybody else. And so it's a great way to get ideas, whether you're doing this for fun or more. The swap is a great way to get ideas. Look at that awesome card. That was by, I think, Yolanda. Yep, Yolanda. Isn't that gorgeous? Whew, so fancy too. This one was from Dorothy. Very sparkly card. So sparkly. I think it's blank on the inside, but let's see. And that's the Halloween, obviously, but this is Dawn Curtis. Love it. that same book binding, by the way. This was from Elaine. Just use a background stamp and, you know, now you have snow. So good. And Marianne actually sent me a note. Thank you, Marianne. I wanted to show that. And then this was her card, and she won. So she got $20 in merchandise of her choice from me for winning the swap contest, which the team votes on, not me. So that's a swap. Thank you guys for swapping. Hope you guys enjoy me sharing those cards so you can get that inspiration. Also, last week we were talking a lot about liquid glue versus tape runner. And I said I had a fine tip glue thing around here somewhere and I couldn't find it. And then, of course, after the video, I found it so easily. These should be in my Amazon store, these little bottles. And what a lot of us do is transfer our liquid glue into these bottles. And it's just a super fine point so that you don't, the main reason, in my opinion, of doing that is so that you don't put too much, because you don't need to use very much liquid glue when you use it. You just don't. You just don't. So that helps control us, because we all just think we're not squeezing hard, and apparently we're squeezing hard. I don't know, because it happens to all of us. Okay, so as you know, the scrapbooking brochure, if you don't, I'll tell you now, but most of you know, the scrapbooking brochure went live September 4th from Stampin' Up. And this brochure is, first of all, it's digital, so I printed it. So there is not a printed copy I can send you, but I've posted, I've emailed, and I can send it to you again, the digital copy. I just literally printed this, so that's why it looks kind of like a book, but it's not. And I stapled it with my terrible stapler there. And I went through all of the pages of this book on a previous video, so I'm not going to do that right now, but I am going to show you what I have purchased so far from these pages. So right here on pages 2 and 3, I have purchased all 4 of these 12 by 12 cardstocks. These are the two-tone paper. The two-tone has a white core. It is printed. This is garden green. It's light. It's the Stampin' Up color on one side and the light version on the other side. So this is garden green. This is light garden green. So it gives you a lot of variety in the Stampin' Up line. So eventually we will sell this designer paper in this 12 by 12 two-tone cardstock in all of our colors, which means you will be doubling the amount of paper colors you can use when designing. Now, this is Stampin' Up's garden green cardstock. It is dyed, which means it's almost like if you dye a shirt, you drop it down into a bucket of red dye. This paper is soaked all the way through. When you tear it, it is that color. I don't want to tear that big piece. It is that color on the inside, and also it's easier to control and make 5 million pieces of paper this exact color. So that's our regular cardstock, which we are still going to sell. That's not going away. Then we have this two-tone cardstock, which is printed, not dyed, printed. Does anyone have a printer? And have you printed something and your friend and your friend and your friend and none of them match? Okay, so printing is not as exact. Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh. Potato. Okay, so within one pack, you might have a slightly different version of garden green, for example, as another version of garden green. Same thing on the light side. So don't panic when that happens. That is normal. Or one batch to the other. Of course, it's white on the inside. So I'm just going to tear on this piece. So I embossed a piece of this paper, and you can see already a little bit of white cracked because I used the awesome new Birch embossing folder, and it is very deep embossing. So any white here just happened when I embossed it. Of course, if you tear this paper, it's white on the inside. So that's an effect you can do with it, by the way. Tear it for an effect on your project. You could tear it and leave it white, or tear it and sponge something on there, whatever you're going for. Then, of course, or I don't know, I'm sure everybody knows this, but just in case you don't, you can take a sandpaper, sanding block, whatever. This is actually Scott's. I have a sanding block coming that I'm going to have like a nice new clean one because I don't have these anymore. This is like been used on tools stuff. I don't know. Anyway, you can sand off the top layer and reveal that white underneath for, you know, a distress or whatever you want to call it effect. Just a cool effect. That's fine by me. Your paper is raised up. You sand and the layer comes off. I'm just doing the opposite side just to show you. Like, it's opposite, so not as cute of as an effect, but might be what you're going for. There's the front of the embossed paper. And you can go, you know, obviously a lot more hard. I don't know what the word is. Stronger. Use more pressure. Okay, you can also take your scissors and distress the sides of this paper for a similar, it's not the same as a tearing effect, but it's a little bit similar. You want to try to hold it close to where you're doing that. And then that white again is going to show. You have distressing, but it's, you know, you can distress our normal cardstock as well, and it's a cool effect also. It can be really strong like me and just cut it. It's a cool effect. It's just all red, so it depends on the look you're going for. You can sand your the edges. Just sand the edges to give, like, this paper might not even be embossed. You sand it and now it's white around the edge. And then of course this is the real red, which I'll show in a second, but this is the real red two-tone cardstock. So light on one side, dark on the other. I die cut this heart, if you can tell. You can see the white a little bit on the side, but you can just take your this sanding block is pretty weak. Oh, I should have asked Scott for a piece of sandpaper. He already left. But if you have muscles, I'm going to pick it up and do it like that so I can try to get some pressure. If you have muscles and or a better grit sandpaper, obviously you can sand it and make it look all cutesy distressed. Sand the edges. It doesn't have to be a heart. I'm just saying. You know, you can do that, and that looks really cute right there. Like, it's just now not so stark red. So lots of techniques you can do with this two-tone paper, and then of course it's 12 by 12, so you can use it as a base for your scrapbook pages. And the beauty of that is we currently only sell colored 12 by 12 in assortments, and it's really difficult if you want to do a themed album or you have a color theme or whatever, to get enough paper in the one color that you want. So this will eventually be sold hopefully by May of 2025 in all Stampin' Up colors. We're bringing it in slow. Okay, here's the black. So this is Stampin' Up's basic black. This is the basic black two-toned. And there's the back side. So again, printed versus dyed. Bonnie got her kits yesterday. Lori, yes. But I'm getting some sanding blocks from Amazon. They are for hardware too. Like, yeah, it's just a sanding block. It looks like it has rust on it, you know. I was just like, Scott, do you have a sanding block anywhere? And that's what he gave me. Yeah. Okay. Real red. Real red. Here's where I cut that heart. Okay, this is our cardstock. This is the printed, and this is the light printed. And last but not least, Full Party. Now, the cool thing, these are the ones you can buy right now in full packs, and the white, which I'll show you. But the kits come with some other colors, and you can get these assortments of other colors. I didn't buy the assortments, but I have some of the kits. So they come with some additional 12 by 12 colors right now. This is what's going to be slowly released, is the full packs of the 12 by 12. Okay, Full Party here. How we're doing. This is Full Party cardstock. That's the printed two-tone, and that's the back side, the light printed two-tone. I feel, I could be wrong, but I feel like this looks more different in person than on the camera. And they coordinate. It's not an exact match on that one. Of course, different batches can look different, as we know. But anyway, okay, so there's my 12 by 12 full packs that I ordered. Hopefully that helps. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm glad you liked it. The comparison. Okay, so you can get those. And then here is the Reindeer Memories kit in the catalog. So this is the Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. So on this page is just the Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. The next page, someone asked if you could get the Halloween paper separate. The next page is where they break everything down that you can get individually instead. So I'm going to show the reindeer, what's in this Reindeer Memories kit, but not assemble this one today. And I have not assembled this one yet. So this is pretty much how it looks when you receive it. I did open it, so I don't know if I moved anything around, but in general, you get the nice big baggie. You get the instructions printed for you on nice paper, glossy paper. And I'm going to show you how to use the instructions. You get whatever elements come with it. So here's that joy and this little banner pocket looking thing. 2 12 by 12 designer papers there. These 2 12 by 12 designer papers, double-sided. And these 2. And then these are single-sided papers. Those 2 and those 2. And then here's our sticker sheet for this kit. Each kit can be completely different from another kit as far as quantity of things, amount of 12 by 12 versus designer paper, amount of sticker sheets, if they have die cuts, etc. So this one is a sticker sheet. And then we've got these two-toned cardstocks in some of the colors that we can buy full packs right now, and additional ones like Granny Apple Green. And I don't know why. Where is my white Willow? I don't remember. Hold on. Sorry. I don't know where I put my white Willow, but there's white Willow in these packs, so I don't know. I don't remember. I thought I had a pack of white Willow. But anyway, Granny Apple Green, white Willow. So let me get out basic white. I haven't had time to test anything on white Willow as far as stamping and blends and all that. We already know our basic white is great for all of those things. I just personally haven't tested white Willow. White Willow, I think it's maybe a tiny bit whiter than Stampin' Up's basic white, but just in a different way. I'm not good with cool tones. I don't know. That's like another language to me. Cool tone versus warm tone. My eyes can't see that, so I don't know. But basic white on the right, white Willow on the left. Thickness wise, it does not feel super thin to me, nor does the cardstock. I mean, it is thin, but it's not like, oh, this is so flimsy. Like, it's not like printer paper. And I think it's fine for scrapbooking. You should be putting those in page protectors, right? Anyway, so there's that one. I mean, it's not much different. Now, this is 12 by 12. I still think it's a better value dollar-wise to buy the 8.5 by 11 for card making, of course. And the white Willow is 50 cents more per pack than basic white 12 by 12. So your choice, what you like, but there's white Willow. Comes in here. There's like 3 sheets of white Willow, a couple of full party. Oh, they even have vanilla in this one. Vanilla. Oh, there's more stickers. More sticker sheets. And then they give you in every kit these photo placeholders. Okay, so that is the Reindeer Memories kit. I will say I have put one full kit together, and I'm going to show you that one. There was not a lot of leftovers in that kit. So if you're thinking, oh, I'll get this and make my pages and then make a bunch of cards, it may not have a ton left over for that. Mine mainly just had, the one I made had designer paper left over and not a crazy amount of that. Yes, there was, you'll see exactly what it was. But anyway, not crazy. So here is Reindeer Memories. Yeah, it is nice packaging, Martha. Agree. Good, Rhonda. Yay. Okay, so that was that kit. And then over here, what you can purchase individually, you can get the Reindeer Days designer paper, which is the designer paper from our mini catalog. It matches what I just showed you, but some of the papers some of the designs might be a little different. Plus 1 sticker sheet. So you can buy that alone. Reindeer Memory stamp set right here. So you're going to get really large festive memories. See, it is the actual size on the front of the case here, which you can mix and match with your kits or use alone. Festive Memories is 4 inches by about 1 3/4, really big. Fa la 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 la, these lines, which can be like ornament string lines or borders or whatever you want. It's like dotted lines with little stars in them. This little date stamp image, so it's got slashes, so it's like a rectangle, outline rectangle with slashes. You can put the date of whatever you're scrapbooking. Where, when, what. One of my team members, Robin, also suggested that this is great for party invitations, events, etc. Where, when, what. It's just cute. It says that on the left and then has dotted lines on the right, and it's a square rectangle outline, so you can use it for scrapbooking or parties. Probably same thing with the date. On this day, oh so jolly, and then the gift there. So that's Festive Memories. It's photopolymer. Stamps up. And that coordinates obviously with the Reindeer Memories stuff. And then you can get the Reindeer Memories two-tone assorted cardstock. And I already went over this in that previous video, so I'm not going to say all the papers you get and everything with that. Okay, then we have Snow Day Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. So you saw a kit unassembled. Now I'm going to show you an assembled kit. I put this together according to the instructions exactly as far as I could. I did make corrections on it. Just on one of the pages, I'll show you. I mean, it wasn't wrong. I just wanted more detail. But anyway, in general, the instructions are good. Let's see if I can bring her up a little bit. Okay, so can't remember how I put this back. So I'll show you the instruction sheet with this kit, but it makes 3. They all make 6 12 by 12 pages. 3 2-page layouts, or 6 12 by 12 pages. So this would be a page 1, and this would be a page 2. As you can see, it's on full party 12 by 12. And I did not embellish. I didn't do anything different. You know, obviously you can add a bunch of stuff, rhinestones, ribbons, stamps, etc. I didn't add anything to this kit. So that's 2 of the pages. Again, according to the instructions. I think I'm going to take off my brand thing for a second. Hopefully I'll remember to put that back up. Okay. I love these big words. Like, that's a sticker. This is the kit. I did do the sponging that they instruct on the kit with instructions, which is optional to do, obviously. And then there's page 2. This These 2 pages probably are my favorite of the kit. Not sponging, blending brushing. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one, or these 2. So we have that page. It's a single-sided paper that came with the kit. That's just exclusive to that kit. This is another single-sided paper, side note. But anyway, and then this one. These journaling lines are a sticker. You have your photo spot saver pieces, of course, that come with this kit. Here's the instructions, which I'll show in a second. And then here is all that was left. Now, I did make one wrong cut on the white, so there might have been one slightly larger chunk. Otherwise, this is the only white paper left. If you follow the instructions exactly, it just might be, one of them might be a different shape of a chunk if you cut it the way Stampin' Up said. Okay, white. This pattern here, it's a double-sided. I had this left after following the instructions. This single-sided pattern here, that's what we got. This one, here's what I had left of the candy canes. This is what I had left of this one. Oh, wait, so I had a full sheet left, and I was like, did I do something wrong? But no, but I don't know if I was, I mean, I don't know their intention there, but I had a full sheet left. Okay, and then, although I feel like I'm vaguely remembering now, Stampin' Up did tell us that there was a kit that had something extra in it. So I can't remember if that was Snow Days. Unless I missed it, I didn't see anywhere to use this one border sticker. Other than that, every single sticker was instructed to be used. These 2 pieces here are leftovers from these 2 strips that you had to trim down. So every sticker got used except that one, which I couldn't find anywhere. I could have messed up though. That's just my backing. It tells me about the Snow Day kit. And so on these instructions, they're fine and good and everything. I'm going to tell you the tips that helped me put it together. But I did make some Jennifer corrections right here on page 11. And I actually took a picture and typed some notes in there. So if anyone wants they're not corrections, they're additional tips that would make it a little easier, in my opinion, on page 11 of Snow Day. Anyway, but other than that, I'm going to show you on the other kit I have how I assembled it. Okay, so that's the Snow Days kit. Then again, you can get the designer paper and sticker pack, the Snow Day stamp set, which is really awesome, and the Snow Day two-tone cardstock individually. Now these first 2 I just showed, the 12 by 12 designer paper that coordinates with them is in the mini catalog. I believe that's why it's not listed here. It's in the mini catalog. You can order those already in the other catalog. Okay, Snow Day stamp set. My case is all broken, but my new one is already on the way from Stampin' Up. That happens sometimes. They always replace it. These images are much larger than shown on the front of the case. There's the word Snow Day. It is, which way? 5 inches by about 1 inch. Then we have Better Together, Magical Moments, Unforgettable Moments, Wonderland, Burr, What Fun. So really large images, again, perfect for scrapbooking, mix and match with the kit, use on your own, all the stuff. Okay, so there's that. Where am I putting these? Photopolymer, by the way. I believe all of these stamps are going to be photopolymer. I thought I ordered the Halloween Memories kit, and then I went and checked my order history and could not find it anywhere. So apparently I did not order the Halloween Memories kit. So we will have to see that another time because I want it and I'm going to order it. But it has an exclusive designer paper that is not found in the other catalog. So this paper, and someone had asked, can you order it individually? Most definitely. It's right here. It's called Halloween Spells, and it coordinates. I'm going to step over here in case my voice goes low. It coordinates with the Potions and Spells bundle. It's an online exclusive right now, so you can match these up, or of course use it on its own. It's fine. You get, this is while everything in this book's while supplies last, so don't forget. You get 3 sheets of each design. This first one is stacks of books that say Potions, Spells, and then you just have some closed books, Potion Spells, the other side of the closed books. Repeated pattern there. Pumpkin Pie, Pool Party, Gorgeous Grape, Basic Black, Granny Apple Green. Those are the colors in this paper. And in between the stacks of books, it's literally like stacks from top to bottom. And then white, you know, sparkly stars, like not sparkly, glittery, but like magic sparkles on the black, and then another stack of books. There's 4 stacks of books total going or on the page. They're about 2 1/4 inches wide. Okay, and then the back is pumpkin pie with scattered around uneven pumpkin pie dots, light pumpkin pie, I should say. Just perfectly round 1/8-inch dots. Super cute. Great generic Halloween, but also whatever you want paper. Okay, this one here, Granny Apple Green with the bubbles and little sparkles. Magic sparkles is what I call them, all over in light Granny Apple Green or white, whatever you want to call it. That's it. They're small. It's cute. And then the back is your Beetlejuice paper or your thick black and white stripes. They're about a 1/4. They're about a little over a 1/4 inch wide stripes, straight black line, white line, black, white, black, white. Love it. Beetlejuice. Don't say it 3 times though. Okay. And last but not least, oh no, there's 3 designs of each. There's 4 designs. So next to the last, Gorgeous Grape with the light dots, exactly like the green one. And the back is just solid black with the white, a little bit larger white sparkle magic images. Love it. Matches the stamp set really well. Okay, last but not least, actually, we have a sheet that has uneven stripes going across or up and down, depending on how you turn the paper. So it's like a black background, and we have orange, pumpkin stripe, grape stripe, white stripe, green stripe, purple, pool party, pumpkin, white, etc. The lines on the edges of them are straight, but the full line is not drawn straight, so they're kind of a little tiny bit wavy. And some of them have white dots sprinkled over them. Some of the lines do. So real cute Halloween. And then the back is just simply pool party with diagonal light pool party stripes. So this paper is amazing. We've been complaining that we don't have Halloween paper. Now we do, but it's while supplies last. Page 11 notes will be good to share. Yes, Marianne, text me. I should post it in our group probably. I always think I've ordered enough for months and then watch your videos and want more. I love it. Oh, yes, Rhonda, they are great. Thanks, Bonnie. Robin, what did you say? I like that two-tone gives us more shades exactly of our existing colors. It's like opens our world to even more. Oh, 100% Bonnie. Paper, like 100% for card making. I don't know if they're going to be shown anywhere, but on a team Zoom we were doing, I think on our team meeting. Anyway, Alejandra, I'm trying to see what one to turn for the front. Alejandra was showing us some cards she was making with this particular paper and this particular stamp set. They were super cute. So I don't know what they were for, but they were cute. Okay, so you can get the 12 by 12 designer paper and sticker sheet. There's the sticker sheet you would receive. You can buy that by itself versus the kit, the Scrapbook Workshop Kit. Just the 12 by 12 paper for $12.50 that I just showed you. Halloween Memory stamp set. Boom. This stamp set, y'all. I love it. Giant words. Like, let me see. They are they? They are actual size on the front of this case, but they just look bigger to me when you open it. We have Wickedly Good Times, October, the big 31, Trick or Treat, and Spooky Fun. They're large. They're going to be great on your scrapbook pages or cards. I just love it. We used to sell stamps like this a long time ago for scrapbooking. Big words that you could use as titles, and then we got away from that for so long. I love those. So we have the stamp set and Halloween Memories, of course, assorted 12 by 12 cardstock. And again, like someone said, I mean, to me it's obvious, but probably not. Yeah, if you only do card making, 100% you can use everything in these books for card making. Okay, Autumn to Remember is the kit I'm going to start assembling for you. And I'll give you info about me assembling the other kit, how that went when I start that. So I'm not going to go over that page right now, but Autumn to Remember is the Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. And then, of course, you can purchase separately. This is the Autumn and the Halloween are not matching any other products we carry. So it has its own 12 by 12 designer paper here that I'll show you. It's called Sweet Days of Autumn. You can buy the designer paper plus the sticker sheet as a separate purchase. You can buy only the designer paper for $12.50. The Autumn to Remember stamp set. And the, of course, Autumn to Remember 12 by 12 cardstock. So let's look at the stamp set real quick. It's another great one. This one, like the Halloween one, is just words. Reindeer Memory, pretty much these other ones are almost just words. Reindeer Memories has a couple of decorative images. This one has a lot of decorative images, so even more so for card making on this one. Autumn to Remember has these trees, leaves, other leaves, more leaves, an acorn, another little leaf. There's basically two styles of leaf and tree stamps in here. One is the distinctive, where when you stamp it, you're going to get two tones. And the others are more like just solid. You stamp it and that's the color it is. So you get the mix of both. And then there's like a little border here of some kind of greenery. And then the words, big September to Remember, bountiful blessings, crisp autumn days. I guess those are the three. So they're pretty large as well. Let's see, much bigger than you see here on the front of the case. Bountiful Blessings, 3.5 by 1 1/4. Crisp Autumn Days, 1.5 by 2 3/4. September to Remember, 3 3/4 by about 1.5. By the way, no dies to match any of this stuff. It's all just the stamps only. No dies or punches. There's Autumn to Remember. Okay, let's look at this paper real quick. It's called Sweet Days of Autumn. You can buy it while supplies last. The colors are Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Great Granite, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, and Pumpkin Pie. And I can't remember, so I'm going to look. You get 4 each of 3 designs. So it is 12 pieces of paper. So this first one is just a bunch of little forest critters. I think they're forest. And they're just a really cute, fun design, not like realistic animals. Not cartoonish either. I'm not sure what you call this, but they're just super cute. We have a little reindeer. Like no horns or anything. It looks like a child reindeer. A bird, a fox, an owl, a porcupine. Did I say bear? Owl. Then there's like some little trees in here. All of these images are side by side, but separate. So you could hand cut them out And you can actually see that I've done some hand cutting out here on this sheet for a special event. You should register for one of my events. Anyway, leaves, other trees. Like, it's just a bunch of images similar to the style of the leaves and trees on the stamp set. Side by side, they look fine as a background. They're kind of all going different directions, and you can hand cut them out. And then on the back is a bunch of these trees in the style of the stamp set, which is like if you drew a stick and 3 or 4 lines on each side for the branches, and then did a watercolor blob on top. That's your trees. And this is how the stamps will look as well, because you'll get the multiple colors when you stamp it. Like, it'll be light and dark, I should say, light and dark. Anyway, but the trees are, we have the curry, the Cajun, the olive, this brown, different colors trees. And then there's even just some twig trees in between that don't have the top. Okay, that's one sheet. Then we have this great, just, it's generic autumn, masculine, whatever. Who put a mad face, by the way? Who put the mad face? Okay, so, sorry. That's just, this can be for whatever. It is brown with a grid, hand-drawn grid, so not perfectly straight lines, and distressing on the back, like it's not fully dark brown. And then the back side is a more dark early espresso background, little distressing on that, and little triangles all over. So they're like little, you know, the shape of like a Christmas tree, but they're fall colors. So not a Christmas tree, but this little triangles all over. Greens, yellows, Cajun, white, brown trees. And it's just a great background. Again, if you just use it as a background, nobody's going to be like, those are fall trees. What are you doing? You know. Okay, and then last but not least, again, just kind of backgrounds. This is more of the greens. I think that was Old Olive, but I'm going to triple check. Yeah, Mossy Meadow and Old Olive are in this paper, but this is definitely more Old Olive. But it has like a very small print, floral print or pattern on it, like geometric floral pattern. Really small and very light Old Olive in that pattern. And then you have the Old Olive is the background color and distressing, white distressing. And then the back is this piece here, and it's like a lighter, a medium Cajun craze with distressing, and then little bitty twigs, I think, drawn all over. It's like stick or line straight up. They're tiny, like 1/4 inch tall. And then little lines going out to the left and right, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. So I think they're tree twigs or branches. They're all pretty much the same. It's just repeat, repeat, repeat. They're tiny in rows or lines. But I don't think they're footprints, because I don't know what kind of animal has that kind of footprint. So anyway, there we go. That is that paper. All right. So you can get that Sweet Days of Autumn designer paper now while supplies last, $12.50. You can get the stamp sets now, all 4 of them. We've been told while supplies last, so y'all know how that goes. We don't have a clue. Are they going to last 1 month or 3 years? It could be either way. I'm going to take some Advil. Hey, Cindy, no problem. Love the stamps and DSP for Scrapbook series. I agree, Linda. Autumn, yeah. I mean, Amy, yes, pretty for autumn. Advil while I read your comments. Your order comes today, Cindy. Yay! Yes, Beetlejuice, Lori. Exactly. Like, did they know that movie was going to come out? Excuse me, I'm swallowing here. I love these stamps. So, okay, so let's get into these kits now. So these Scrapbooking Workshop Kits, I had never, obviously, but experienced one of these from close to my heart. This is their, as far as I understand it, this is their formula that Stampin' Up followed, which is great. No need to reinvent the wheel. And we got permission and all the stuff. I've already shown you one kit, so you kind of know what's going to be in here. Some 12 by 12s, some printed papers, sticker sheets, etc. And I'll show all that in a minute. But first I want to say a couple things. One is, this is duh, but you're going to want to hang on to your instructions so you can repeat these later with other stuff. You can copy these exact layouts and measurements with other themes. Halloween, birthday, family, circus, like whatever. Like, these are just ideas for us. It's like not free because you did pay for the kit, but it's like free inspiration, right? So keep those. Also, oh, side note, I had a note here. I'm reading my notes. The Halloween kit, the instructions have mistakes. They have corrected them, but it's not printed. So I can give you the corrected Halloween workshop kit instructions PDF. I believe it's also on my website, jennifers.stampinup.net, from Stampin' Up. Like, they put it on our store basically, or just ask me about it. So that was a side note. Okay. So yeah, so now let's look, and I don't know why this is a side note. This one's printed on different paper, but it's thicker. It's like real thick cardstock, but not as glossy. But it's still high quality printing. Just FYI, though, it is different. Almost like a book or something. Okay, so you get your photo placeholders. This one has ephemera, which is like not a sticker. So we got ephemera pieces. I was feeling like I showed this, but I remember that was on my team meeting where I showed this. More ephemera pieces. So they're die cut and all that. They're printed, they're color. They're just not stickers. We got our white willow here. 2 pieces of that. 2 petal pink. These are going to be the printed ones. 2 old olive. 2 crushed curry. Stickers. Super cute stickers in this. What is this kit called again? Autumn to Remember. Ooh, those are cute stickers. Need those at the end. Okay, then our designer papers. So these first ones are the one-sided. They're white on the back. This is just a really nice pattern of brown with like almost like, not a medallion, but I don't know, some kind of triangle decorative image printed all over it, and white, like a little bit distressing on the back. This is just stripes, white background with curry, olive, and petal pink lines going down or across, whichever. There's 2 of this one. These are all 12 by 12, obviously, of a wood grain. So it's, I'm having trouble remembering the colors, but it's a light, what color is it? I don't know where the colors are listed, but I can't think. Chrome cake, probably. Light chrome cake, a little bit distressed, and then it's got a white wood grain drawn on it. Okay, then we have two each of the designer papers that I just showed you. The exact same ones, 2 of each. Okay, then also these little fake wood embellishments, kind of like, what do we call them, Robin? On our team meeting, Robin reminded us what these were called, but it's white on the back. It's thick, but not crazy thick to be like taking up space on your scrapbook page. And I believe you need to add adhesive to them. They're not peel and stick, but anyway, they're like wooden elements. They say things like thanks, give, oh blessed day, grateful. There's trees, there's leaves, autumn days, arrows, etc. Okay, let's get into this. That's just the cardboard backing. Okay, so what they have you do first. Oh, I had a question. Can we get a catalog? It's digital, Janet, so I can email it to you. Oh, my back is like seizing up now. Lost where I put my printed copy. But anyway, the one I was showing Janet, I printed from my computer on my printer. So I can only give you the digital copy, but we're allowed to share that anywhere. I can text it, email it, post it. It's posted on my blog right now, stamptherapist.com. I can do all that stuff with it. Just no printed copies. Stampin' Up! Didn't provide those. Yes, Ro. Okay, by the way, so scrapbooking. You know, if you're like, I'm only a card maker, why would I want a scrapbook? It's to preserve memories. It is to remember stuff that we forget. Laser die cuts, Janet. Yes. There was something with the word wood in it that we used to sell that's not exactly like this. That's what Robin had said. I just can't think of the name. But they are like laser die cuts for sure. Okay, Janet, awesome. Anyway, yes, preserve your memories. Or like Marianne said, she's going to make them for her daughter who just had a baby. So then she can start preserving those memories right away. It's also fun, and it's a fun activity to do with other people. People like to get together and work on their albums together. She's working on a vacation. She's working on a new baby, whatever. But we're all having fun together. Okay. Now, these are some tools that I found useful for this, for putting these together. Okay, first of all is this ruler with this, I don't know if it's called a T or what on it. It's in my Amazon store right now. Go to my blog, stamptherapist.com, click Amazon at the top, click the link. They're very cheap. But you'll see how I use this ruler, and it just helped me out. And then a pencil and a highlighter. These three things helped me a lot. Okay, so the first thing they want you to do is cut. That's what we're going to do. You're cutting your designer papers, and on the other kit, I made some white papers for every single page. So gather your materials, check cut orientation on the diagram below. That will show you how to cut the paper, keeping the patterns on your project pieces facing the correct direction. Light gray pieces are project pieces. White is left over. As you cut the paper, label and sort as indicated in cutting guide, creating a stack for each project. So 1 is the first project, 2 is the second one, and 3 is the third for the double page layouts. As you cut paper, label and sort. Unless otherwise noted, use stamp and seal to adhere pieces. This is the first cut you make where the scissors are. First cut. And the little asterisk means you're using the back side of the designer paper. So I forget things easily. So this is the back design. And the little asterisk means back design. So I did that on every page I did on that other kit. And I'll show you how I use that as I start cutting. So let me grab my readers and my paper cutter. We are going to grab this design of paper with the trees on the back, animals on the front. They're saying to turn it this direction where the trees are going left to right instead of up and down. You see that picture right there. And then make your first cut at 8 inches right there. Also, side note, I found that what they put first, so it says 8 by 5, the 8 inches is that direction, and the 5, the second one, is up and down. I don't know if that's a standard thing with cutting, like I literally don't know. But anyway, so the 8 inches would go this direction, the 5 inches for this piece would go this direction. So what we're going to do first is cut, let me grab my cutter. By the way, I have not done this kit yet. I barely glanced at the directions, so mistakes may happen. So if you're having to have this kit and you're going along with me, maybe read it on your own as well and make sure I didn't say something and interpret something wrong. So the way I'm interpreting this, I need to turn this and cut it at 8 inches right here. I do use my cutter different than everybody else, so I hope this isn't confusing. A different layout. So 8 inches. So I made that 8-inch cut. Okay, that's off screen right there. And then on this piece, I'm going to cut it at 5 inches. That's 8 by 5. And that's 2C. So now I'm going to get my pencil. I'm going to write 2C. I'm going to set it aside. I didn't actually separate them by 2, 3, and 4 at the beginning like they say to, and it was fine. This should end up leaving 7 full inches, 8 by 7, and it's 2F. And I put the, the marking on the back side, but I put it, I didn't put it in the middle or something. I put it where I think is going to be the top because it's a pencil mark and it got lost in the patterns sometimes. So somewhere I can find it again easily. Okay, now we have this piece here. And it should be 3.5 by 10. So 3.5 this way, 10 this way. So I'm going to, and it's the back side. So I'm going to flip it over and cut it at 10 inches. And then turn it and cut it to 3.5. It's the back side. So I'm going to put 1C here. These should be leftovers that you don't need. So I'm going to make a stack of those. Okay, then we have the same paper. But look, they have the orientation going with the trees going up and down this time. It says 4 by 11.5, 4 by 11.5. Now, there are smart people can say, let me make this 11-inch cut first. Stampin' Up says cut this first. But you could say, let me make this cut first so that I have a nice 1/2 inch by 12-inch strip left over. You can do that. I'm not going to do that for this video to be less confusing. So I'm going to make a 4-inch cut. Okay, so orientation is this way. So I'm going to cut it like that. 4 inches. I'm not confusing y'all having my cutter turn the wrong direction, but I won't be able to do it otherwise. This one's also 4 inches. And then I'm going to save this for a minute and make these both be 11.5. 11.5. It's really hard to see that the way I have this set up because of the camera. Okay, so again, scraps we don't need. 4 by 11.5. This is 3B and 3K. 3B, 3K. The last one is the back pattern, and it is 3.5 by 10. So 3.5 this way, 10 this way. So I'm going to cut off the 10 inches, cut it at 10 inches. And then 3.5. I'm not paying attention to what animals are getting left on here or not. This will be the back side. So on the trees, I'm going to label it 1J. Okay, so I'll cut all those. What's next? This pattern with the triangle trees on one side on brown, grid on the other. It's telling me my orientation is on the back side. The trees are going up and down. So that's how I'll have it. And it's front and back, but neither one of these are the back side. So basically it's 6 by 12, 6 by 12. That's simple. We're just going to cut it at 6 inches. They want us to use the front side, the grid front. So this is 2A and 2D. That's going to be hard to read on there. I'm not sure. You might want to get like washi tape or something in these cases, 2A and 2D. Now you can also tell, you'll see when you're putting it together, it's kind of obvious. Oh, there's a big giant piece of this design. That must be 2A or 2D. Just depends on you as a personality. I can see that if I really reflect the light. So, you know. Okay, so 2A, 2D. I cut. One of these on the next one has the back side. Just one. But over here, the front is the trees, and they have them going this direction. I'm glad you like it, Janet. I could never design a class and give these kind of cutting instructions. It would take so long to figure it out for me. So long. So long. Like, anyway. Okay, so with these trees going sideways, this is the front. The first cut we're supposed to make is at 4.5 inches. So I hope I'm not making any mistakes. Don't get mad if I do, please. Please don't get mad. You know, just please don't. Okay, that was my 4.5 inch cut. Matching this 4.5. Now I'm going to cut that off at 10 inches. My measurements might be slightly off just because this ruler is so far away. 4.5 by 10, that is 1K. I did think about using a pen, but I was like, what if I got confused on the front and back and I needed to erase it? So that's why I didn't. So that's 1K. Then from this little piece here, we need on the back side, a 2 by 2, which I'm assuming this is 2 inches. Yes, so 2 inches. So this is 2 by 2 right here on the back side. So that's 3G. And then 2 by 1.5. 2 by 1.5. 1.5 by 2. And that should be 3S. Okay. Fingers are crossed. Here's my leftover pieces from that card piece, whatever, cardstock. Okay, got some easy cutting here. So see, again, they're saying cut here first, but honestly, I would cut this off first. But this is the other designer paper pattern, which, oh wait, I think I forgot something. Oh, I forgot to finish this one. Sorry. Okay, so we still got this second piece of paper here. Trees are going this way. 5 inches by 7 1/4. So 5 this way, 7 1/4 this way. So I'm going to go 7 1/4 first. This will be left over, and 5. So there's my 5 by 7 1/4. Here's the chunk on the bottom, and here's the chunk on the side. Just cut them a little different, but right there. So 1E. Is this boring or what? 1E right there. Oh, can I read that later? Who knows? Let's hope so. Okay, now we can move on to this one, and we do have these big pieces left over as well. How's it going? You could use a white watercolor pencil or gel pen. You definitely, the watercolor pencil might be better. I don't know if that's erasable. Let me look. Hold. Do I have a white one in here? There's a white one. I can try it. I just worry about using something permanent only because of my skills. Like, what if I mess up? But let me try this white gel pen. Watercolor pencil. I'm trying to do it over the pencil, but you can kind of see it there. And there might be like a white pencil in the world, like a thing. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this one next. So this is the pattern with the little Cajun craze with the stick trees on one side, old olive pattern on the back. They're saying the direction on the front, which, let's see, back is the first two. Okay, the pattern on the front is the little sticks going up and down instead of across. And then we're going to cut it at 4 inches, 4 inches. There's going to be 3 4x10 pieces, basically. 2 will use the back side, the first 2, and the last one will use the other side. So they're all 4x10.5. So I'm going to cut it at 10.5 first, even though it doesn't say to do that. 10.5. And then this should be just leftover scrap. And then 4, 4, and 4 inches. And then 2 of them are this side, and the third one is this side. Where's my pencil? Okay, so this is 1B, because we want the back to show. Yes, 1B. One H, and then this one is the back side showing. 2E. Hold on. This is oh gosh, did I mark these wrong? See? Hold on. This is the back side showing. The front, Lord. These 2 are the back. I did it correctly. This is the front. Y'all see? You got to get your brain straight. The front will be showing. I will write the thing on here, 2E. Woo! Almost had a disaster there. That's correct. 2E is front. Why? Okay. This one looks a little sketchy, but we're going to do it. It's fine. I'm just kidding. Okay, so same pattern. Image going up and down. We're going to just follow their instructions fully here. We're going to cut with the front, which is the rust Cajun craze side showing. We're going to cut 3.5 inches first. 3.5 inches right there. 3.5. So we made that 3.5 inch cut. And that's the front pattern showing. By 10. So cut it at 10 inches. So that one right there, 3.5 by 10, is 1D. 1D. Then from this little piece that's left at the bottom, we're going to go 1.5 by 2, which it should be 2 inches tall. So we're going to cut 2 of these at 1.5 inches by 2 and label them 3H and 3T, and it's the front pattern here. 1.5. 1.5. Oh, and I meant to say, so this should be a leftover scrap, 3H, 3T. When I made the first one, the snow day, it took me about 2 hours total. I had never done a kit like this before. I did get a couple of minor interruptions at my home. 3H, 3T, front side showing. Couple of minor interruptions. I'm going to cut another 3.5 inch strip again with the front showing. 2 hours. And that was with me reading all of this for the very first time ever, figuring out about the highlighting, figuring out about the pencil, blah, blah, blah. So I think it'll just get faster and faster the more you do it. Okay, so 3.5 by 10 front pattern. This is 1 I. I don't like how they chose a font where the I looks like a L or something, but that's the letter I, 1 I. And then these bottom 2 are the back side, so we'll flip it over, and 1.5 by 2, 1.5 by 2. So same as we just did, 1.5, 1.5. And they are 3I and 3U. 3I, 3U. So you can kind of see that better. Yeah, you can see that better with the watercolor pencil. 3I, 3U. And then last but not least, this is the front side, which is this one. 4 inches by 10.5. 4 by 10.5. 4, 10.5. And that is 2B. So, I don't know how much more there is to cut, but let's keep going. Don't worry, I'm not going to put the whole kit together. Whew, it's already almost 11. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're almost done cutting. You know, kind of, we're almost done. Look, all we have to do here, very easy. We're going to take these 2 wood grain papers, and we're going to cut them at 11.5 by 11.5. So simple. So see, it gets a little, you got all your detail ones, then you got the quick ones. So I'm going to go 11.5. Or cut off 1/2 inch, however you want to look at it. You can also line up the 1/2 inch mark on the below right here on the trimmer. Okay, 11.5 by 11.5. Good to go on that. That's 1A. You're going to remember that, but I still wrote it. 1A. And I'm going to need to set this behind me. So I put that behind me when I forget later. And again, 11.5, 11.5. All right, and that's 1G. I like these kind of cuts. Super simple. Okay, and then here we have some pretty simple cuts. Again, this exclusive paper, so white on the back. They show the pattern of these diamonds going up and down like this. And then our first cut is going to be at 9 inches. So 9 inches. You could use, oh yeah. Everybody's just quiet. And then 7.5 4.5. So it should be 7.5. And then this one will give you the leftover. So 7.5. This will be 3N and 3E. I'll put these back here because they're larger, just for space. Okay, then we have this leftover strip, where we are supposed to cut 1.5 by 11.5. So I'm going to cut 11.5. And then 1.5. One and a half. So that equaled that. And those are 3A and 3J. Okay, last but not least, super simple. This exclusive paper, actually it's not last, I lied. 6 inches by 11.5. So cut it in half, cut it at 11.5, or vice versa. I mean, they say cut the center first, but you know. I'm going to go 11.5. And then 6 inches. This is the white on the back stripes. 6 inches. And that's 3C and 3L. Okay. These pieces here are from your white willow. This is the actual last thing to cut. And, you know, as you start making these kits more, I don't know, that's correct, Lori. None of this matches. It's all in the scrapbooking brochure. It doesn't match the other catalog. A lot of these white ones are for photo mat. So as long as you want a white photo mat, you're good to go. I'm just saying. I don't know if everybody wants that. Okay, so I've got my 2 white willows here. I'm going to cut these first. So the first cut I'm going to make is 3 1/8 inches because there's a scissor mark, and 3 1/8 is the first marking there. So 3 1/8. And then you're basically going to make 3 squares of 3 1/8 and then label them. So 3 1/8, 3 1/8, 3 1/8. This should be a leftover white. I turn them over to the back because when you cut it with this kind of trimmer, it pushes the paper inward. So that would be the front side. This would be the back side if you can control it. 3O, 3P, 3Q. Okay. Make sure you can read your own handwriting later. And then this piece here, we're going to cut 7 1/4 by 9 1/4. I'm going to go 9 1/4 first. 7 1/4. So we have this white willow left. And this is 3D. Okay, last. We're going to first, on our white willow, make a 4 1/4 inch cut. See, I would rather make this cut first. I'm just saying, this is me. I'd rather make this cut first and have a larger scrap left over, but it's fine. I'm going to go 4 1/4. My little scoring blade just fell out. I was like, what happened? Four 1/4. 6 1/4. 3F. Then you need another 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 from this leftover piece. And that is 3R. And last but not least is this one, 7 3/4 by 9 1/4. What? 7 3/4, 9 1/4. That's 3M. Okay, all of our pieces are cut. You might have to trim down. There might be a case where you might need to trim a little something down, but in general, you're pretty much done trimming. I mean, really, I think all I had to do was use scissors and cut a sticker on that other one I made. But again, each kit could vary, so we'll see. But I think we're done with the trimmer. So I'm going to put these first 2 pages together that they instruct us here. And this is page 1, that's page 2. And then I'll be done for the video. I'll finish the rest on my own off the video. However, I will, I can't do it today. Not that y'all are judging me. I'm putting all my 3s together. 2s, 3s, 1, 1, 3, 2. So I'm putting, the numbers are the layouts. Layout 1, 2, and 3. So I need all the 1s right now, basically. Three must have a lot going on. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, 3 must be the best pages ever. 1, 2, 2. Okay, and if I made a mistake, we'll search for it at that time. I don't know. These all say 3 though. And these I think all say 2, and these all say 1. Okay, let's see what it says. Optional. Add details to a few of the wood grain die cuts with Stampin' Up markers as shown. So I think that's, you're drawing the little lines on the wood grain pieces. Assemble. Use light old olive cardstock for base. Light old olive. That would be this one. Attach 1A. So it tells you what to do here, and then over here it shows 1A, and it, for most of the stuff, it shows how many inches it is from the sides or the bottom or whatever. So 1A is the big one, I think. 1A, these are 3s. Oh, 1A is just this giant one. Yeah. So 1A is the whole square there, and it is 1/4 an inch from the top, it appears. But basically, just center it though. You can also use the inches, the markings on your grid paper, your Glass Mat Studio for alignment on some of this stuff also. But really, you're just going to center this piece. And my T ruler has not come into play yet, but hopefully it will on these pages. I used it a lot on the other ones. You add as much or a little adhesive as you want. To me, scrapbook pages don't need that much adhesive. Like, I'm putting it in a page protector if I'm using it the way I'm supposed to. And so how's it going to be falling off? But, it's obviously you do what you want. Okay, so there's 1A. Dovetail and attach 1B, C, and D. I don't know what you got to cut it. B. And 1B is what I'm looking for. 1B. 1, B, C, and D. Didn't know I was going to have to dovetail stuff, y'all. Hello. I might try to do all 3 of these at once. Oh, they're different. Different sizes. Why? Why? You'll see what I'm doing. So it says dovetail. I'm looking at the picture. It's a V. So I'm going to cut these in a V. So I'm going to make a cut it straight up the center, whichever side I can see better, and then go to that point from the corners. And I'm way off. Oh my. Okay. That is that one. I need to mark it. Okay, I'm very quiet on this video today. We're just following the instructions. I did not know this was a dovetail, so side note on that. Okay, whew, did that. Okay, so again, I'm using notes on here. One, we're doing B, C, and D. And they're right here, B, C, and D. So, yes, that's B is in the middle. C is on the left. D is on the right, correct? You got to look at your context clues also. You see that the middle one got put down first and the other 2 are overlapping it. And they are aligned exactly with the top. And then 3/4 of an inch from the side of the page, the edge of the scrapbook page, 3/4 of an inch. This is if you want to be exact. So I'm going to center this one first. You know, and I'm just going to eyeball it. And I'm aligning it with the very top of the designer paper there. And then now I'm going to grab my T ruler. I forgot what someone told me it was called. I'm going to hook it. See how it just attaches right there? You see what I'm saying? And then I can slide this down. I just put adhesive on the back of this. And look at that 3/4 inch mark. On the right hand side, which is right there. This does not have to be perfect, obviously, but again, if you're wanting to keep it semi how they did it. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. And it's 3/4 of an inch in from the edge of the scrapbook page. You can also use this ruler for aligning like words and alphabets and things straight on a card or a page. You put that on there, hold it in place, and or washi tape it down, and you have that straight edge. But anyway, there's that. Okay, we did it. We did it. Thank you, Lori. I know, I call it a banner too, right? It looks like a duck's tail, Lori says. There you go. Okay, and I was checking these off when I did it. So I did that. Attach 1E. 1E is, if you're like, what is 1E? For reference, it's the tree piece right there, which there it is, not grayed out. Also, I'm just going to look at my lettering. Okay, there's one E where we tried really hard to label it. And look, it ended up that we did cut the trees the correct direction by trusting the process. 1E, 2 1/2 from the top, 2 1/4 from the side. 2 1/2, 2 1/4 if you want to be exact. So let me add adhesive. 2 1/4 from the top, right? Or 2 1/2 from the top. Two and a fourth, 2 1/2. Okay. They called it dovetail, which is a woodworking joint that is nowhere near a banner shape. I don't know, girl. Okay, we did 1E. There's my pencil. Check. Attach photo with tear and tape adhesive. Okay. Add your photo, I guess. I don't know why it says tear and tape. Embellish with die cuts, prepared wood grain die cuts, and stickers. Tip, match smaller embellishments with mini glue dots. Add journaling. Okay, so now is when you look at this picture and you add all of the embellishments or stickers. I found on the other kit, what is this? Oh, because page, yeah. Sorry, I found on the other page I put together, or the other kit, sometimes they would say the pink sticker or whatever, and sometimes it'd just be like add the stickers, and it's so obvious that you don't have to have those written instructions. So I'm going to pull off the pieces I see, which of course is this big circle thing, which I love. Oh, check this out. Labeled on the back. Labeled what project it is. Hello. So this one says project 1. I love that. And we're on project 1 right now. Yeah, these pieces need to come out. So this is like a big giant over, like if you drew 2 or 3 circles and they overlapped, but it's die cut out, just that in white. Which of course, with the size of our die cut machine, we could never have a die this big. So it's awesome that they're giving us this in this kit. I'm just pulling out all the excess pieces. They just pop right out. You just have to find them. Get rid of all this. Tyra. Oh, Tyra. Hey, Tyra. Thank you. I now I'm like, do I have 1 or 2? I have at least 1 customer whose name is Tyra. And so that's when I get confused because it's like I see the spelling and I think of her pronunciation. But anyway, Tyra. Tyra. Hopefully I'll remember Tyra. I'm just pulling off the things that say project 1 because like that's helping me out a lot. It might be page 2 of project 1, but pulling those off of these what are these called? Ephemera pack sheets is what they call these. Ephemera sheets. We've got all these little like chevron type arrows. Now the wood pieces are not labeled, so we'll just look to see what we need on that. Oops, sorry, hitting the camera like crazy. And then we may need stickers as well. Okay, so again, I'm going to look. I'm going to grab my silicone craft sheet and use that to put adhesive on the back of these arrows, which are sort of like little chevron things. I lost one, maybe. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, so there's green. Oh, y'all know what? That was not smart. I need to glue down this white circle thing first. Hello. Okay, so again, some of you may prefer this with like a liquid glue or something. I'm just going to use Stampin' Seal and my silicone craft sheet to add adhesive to the back of this. Just don't get in a rush because you're on a video and rip it apart. But liquid glue or whatever kind of adhesive you like, go for that. Again, I'm not too concerned about this being fully glued down because it will be inside a page protector, supposedly. And I'm definitely not trying to make my circle match theirs, but you certainly can as far as where these lines meet and all that stuff. Okay, now arrow thingies, just again pretty much following their layout. Would be nice if I had a photo in there already, but I don't. That's fine. Okay. We've got a sticker. Yep. So here's a sticker that says Golden Leaves Autumn Breeze. And it is right. Hold on. What is it above? What does that say? September. Hold on. Hold. It's this one. Okay, these are both stickers. So this one, hold them up close. There's a little snail on a white sticker, and it has a line next to it to write dates, names, whatever kind of info you want to write there. Also, by the way, obviously you can use Stampin' Dimensionals any and everywhere you want for your project. And you can do more or different, you know, add those stamps, add anything you want, take off anything you want, all the stuff, add ribbon, whatever. Okay, and then we've got the wood grain things. So actually, I'm not sure what they did with the ink on these because look, the lines, you can see them fine. I don't know what they did with the ink on those that they're talking about. Anybody know on that? Maybe they outlined it? Oh, I think they did the outline, like on the outer edges. I'm kind of scared to try that. These poke out real easy and they feel firm, like they're not going to break real easily. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I'm going to try my Stampin' Seal on these wood pieces. And it came off onto the project real easy, so it seems like it's working. So hopefully this is helping you see how if you want to copy it exactly, this is how you do it. You do all that cutting first, label everything. When you have the ephemera packs, they do label the back to tell you what project that thing goes for. That is page 1. And then on the stickers, it's pretty obvious. Now, I'm being honest, like I got to get out my readers to see what sticker is that. So I do have to get out my readers, but you can go back to the front where some of them are pictured larger, but not all. Or you could pull this up on your, well, I think these, I can't remember these projects. Maybe not. Maybe you can't get the instructions digitally. Sorry, this page. Okay, so there's the picture. Here's what I made. That's page 1. Let me, ooh, y'all, you know what? I don't think I can do page 2. I think it's going to be too time consuming just for time. However, you saw the process. You saw me with all of my, like I got these for project 1, and then I have all my other parts for project 1. I'm ready to go. There's just going to be a lot of stickers on this one, some more dovetails, trees, etc. But I think probably I gave you a good idea of how to use these. If you're going to follow those instructions exactly. So thank you, Amy. 6 12 by 12 pages total is what every kit will make as of now. So 3 double page layouts. Full instructions printed comes with it. All the stuff comes with it, obviously, to make the pages, and the photo holders as well. But yeah, 3 12 by 12 layouts. Thank you, Tyra. Thank you, Lori. I thought I was reading another question. Yes, Ro, you can 100% put the pages together without having the photos ready. 100%. In the beginning, I showed all of the snow day kits, not the beginning, but you know what I mean, that I had put together. So you can see that. You can totally add the photos later, or give it as a gift to somebody for them to add the photos later as well. Yes. I feel like I was going to answer another question, or you guys gave a tip that I was going to read. It was one or the other. Oh, 100. You can use the excess pieces on another project. So this is all. Let me look. I had all these cut. I mean, this is what is from what I cut. If that's what, I can't speak correctly. This is left over from everything I cut up. I assume we're going to use, so we're going to make 1. Now, see, I'm not sure if there's going to be leftover pieces here because we're only making 5 more pages. But here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll probably use that green one. There's 4 pieces of paper. I don't know if we're going to use them or not. I don't know. Let me look real quick. Let's skip ahead. Okay, that's on a pink. And a pink. The crushed curry 12 by 12, did it get used on these pages? I don't see it. So you might have that left over in this particular kit. You're going to use the petal pink as for 2 of them. Oh, it must be the 3rd one. Oh yeah, it's that one. Okay, so yeah, no big ones left over on this one. Sorry. I got excited. No big 12 by 12s left over. So just your scraps really are what's going to be left, which yes, 100% you can use on these projects or other ones. Anyway, I'm not getting the impression that it's a ton of stuff left over, which is good because they're maximizing this kit. Like you're going to use what you bought and not just have it sitting there to never get used. So hopefully that makes sense. And that's just my impression from, I've only made 2 out of the 4. Cindy, I agree. It did confuse me at first also. Before I started anything, first of all, I just looked at these pictures and I was like, what? Whoa. And then started reading and I got a little confused and I just had to like break it down step by step, just do what they say. And then when you get good at it, you can modify and go off the rails and make better, I don't mean better cuts like Stampin' Up did anything wrong, but you know, you might make a smarter cut where you have a bigger scrap left over and stuff. Okay, well, thank y'all very much. That's true, Lori, on Paper Pumpkin. Very true. It's a similar concept. That's true. If you're a demonstrator, we're allowed to cash and carry these kits. So if I have a kit on hand and you want to buy it, I can sell it to you legally. And same thing with demos. We can cash and carry these kits. So y'all can get them from us at our events if we have them on hand. I meant to mention earlier that Stampin' Up, I'm going to bring the camera up, currently doesn't have black 12 by 12 cardstock, but now we do with this. So that's great. We just didn't have black for a long time. So we have the black now. I got my little notes here. We're going to come out with albums by May, 12 by 12 albums, post and what is it called? D-ring and post. We'll have page protectors. We'll have flip flaps where you can add a bunch of photos onto one page and like flip through them. I'm reading my notes. 3 12 by 12 layouts. They may, like Lori had asked, does this coordinate with anything in the catalog? No. Some will and some will not. Some will be standalone, which I personally like the standalone because it gives us more designs and product, but also the benefits of the coordination. Within each kit, there'll be exclusive papers that aren't found anywhere else, plus non-exclusive papers, possibly. And our next release will be January 2025, and there'll be another digital release. So that's kind of what's up about that. Make cards with our regular cardstock. Exactly. You can definitely add, I forgot where I set those leftovers now. Add to your scraps from your other stash. And I think these are my scraps right here. You know, pull in a little cardstock, little stamp set, whatever, and make stuff with these for sure. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to eat lunch and I've got to type some tutorials for Saturday and email those out and get packing for Saturday. Woo, got a lot of stuff to do for an in-person event. And those of you who took that one to go, it'll be mailed Monday, but everybody who signed up for a holiday extravaganza, check your email and join that Facebook group because I'll hopefully be doing a video today, but tomorrow, if not for you. I am hungry, Lori. Exactly. If y'all have any questions on anything I talked about today, just let me know. Don't forget to have the ordering special so you can get a free class from me based on your online order. And if you want the link to this brochure sent to you, let me know. You can also find it right there at stamptherapist.com. And have a great day. Next week, I won't be live on Thursday. I'm going to try to go live on Wednesday. It will depend on how the week goes. I will update you. It's retreat week. So next week, I just won't be live on Thursday for sure. Maybe Wednesday. I will update you. Have a great day. Thank you. Thanks, Tyra. Thanks, Lori. Thanks, Mary Jo. Good. I'm glad y'all liked it, and I hope it was helpful. Everyone have a great day. Bye.